Hello RPG fans and welcome back to the kingdom. So Guild Saga Vanished Worlds is available on Steam, and I have been following this game for a very long time, but I've never actually purchased it until now. With a lot of the games, they are early access, and the thing with early access is most of them don't even make it out of early access. And I was really hoping that this game would be one of them, and it does appear so. I've been following this game for over a year now, and I've been continuously looking and seeing if there's dev updates, and there has been. So there is a demo as well that I would highly recommend. Then I think we're going to go with Tactician difficulty. And if you guys have played Divinity Original Sin 2 or 1, the combat system is a lot like this. I can see that there's a lot of inspiration taken from it. And the music in this game is absolutely phenomenal. The starting music right there, I must have played this for like an hour before actually starting to record this. Reminds me a lot of The Legend of Dragoon and like Chrono Cross type music. So in the demos, I went with a water elemental mage, and I think like holy damage or holy priest, I don't know, something like that. That was like last year. I don't quite remember it too much. Demon. I don't know if that was available in the demo. Oh, that looks cool. Always gotta go white, blonde. Oh, pink. My name could be Lightning. Clothing? Wonder why that's an option at the start. So with this game as well, with the combat system, one of the things that I didn't really like, now granted I never actually beat the demo, but when you are a ranged character and you try and cast your spells or fire your arrows, the way the combat works is it's 4-directional, it's not omnidirectional, and you do get blocked by line of sight by your own party members. So if you are trying to fire a magic spell at the enemy, you have to be in front of your party member, otherwise you're not going to hit the enemy. So that kind of makes me feel like I want to possibly go some type of melee character. Rod of Bubbles, I believe, was my most previous playthrough on the demo. And it was okay. It was pretty cool. I am a very big fan of ice and water type skills when it comes to the fantasy genre. Same with lightning. Ice first and then lightning for sure. Oh yeah, Rod of Renewal, that was my first demo. If I go none, does that mean I'm gonna use like my fists for combat? Is that my weapon type? It's my most favorite type of weapons in any game, is fist type weapons. Anyway. I guess we'll go unarmed if that's an option? Question mark? I don't know. But I believe that's going to try and make us a physical character. Alright, so I did a little bit of research and I couldn't really find anything particular on like being unarmed or anything. So I think that I might just go to Rod of Renewal, because I usually play a healer in any game I can. Healer main for like, what, 25 years now? I don't know, there's just something about it that I really enjoy healing. So it looks like we -2 initiative. I don't know if I like that. Recommended for all spell casting classes. Alright, whatever. We'll just do the Alkalite then. Acolyte. Inclination. I wish I knew what that word meant. Sure, we'll be an academic. Constitution. Equip more skills. Yeah, okay. Just like Divinity. I think I would want Constitution or Initiative, to be honest. I mean, Initiative's definitely no joke. And accuracy as well is also really important. There's like nothing worse than just straight up missing your attack. It's so frustrating. Alright, so Engineer really sounds cool. Buffs, debuffs, and deploys contraptions. I don't think Engineer... I mean, it's also been a while. I don't know if it's useful early game at all. But we're definitely going 1 in Cleric. Hundo Percento. Alright, so I could choose 3 skills. Hallowed Altar, summon an immobile altar which restores health to nearby allies. That sounds cool. It takes 3, I forgot what those little pips are right here. Blinding nearby enemies. Set inspired for 4 turns. Restoring its health over multiple turns. I mean, I definitely want one of these healing spells for sure. This one takes 2. It heals for 10 and gives bless for 3 turns. And that one's a 12 turn cooldown. But that's also AoE. YOLO. We're getting that one. 12 turn cooldown. Now the thing with the attacks in this game, as I mentioned just a little bit ago, is it's 4 directional, so it can kind of possibly suck to try and use contraptions if I don't place them correctly. Set sight scope. I don't know what sight scope is. Like increased accuracy, increased crit. Not sure. Deadly nail bomb at an enemy. Resisted by armor. Okay, so yeah, bleed is a physical dot, so it will not be inflicting bleed until all of their armor is gone, just like Divinity. Kind of the same with like if water's on the ground and you try and electrify the water for like a stun effect or something, it will be resisted by the enemy as long as they have magical armor. So I guess we'll go gear work. And then I should probably take a damaging ability as well. Yeah, see, set burning for 1 turn resisted by magic armor. So one thing that I could also do is just focus on physical or magical damage for the entire party. Now, of course, there's pros and cons to that, right? So if a boss is really strong versus physical damage, but really weak towards magical, and I'm only doing physical damage, then it's going to probably take a little bit longer and be a little bit harder. Whereas if I had a balanced party, it might be a little bit easier. But of course, that's always the play style choice of what you're trying to do. And I wouldn't even mind trying to go all physical or all magical. But given the starting party members, one of them is a tank, the other one is a magic user, I think, or the other one's bow. I think they're both physical. But you know what? Either way. So this one right here, set blind for 1 turn, that's not resisted by physical or magical, I think. I mean, it's not a dot. It's just a status effect. So 5 max spell range. What's this heal? 8. That one's pretty nice. Whatever, we'll just get Holy Flame. Accuracy plus 20, but crit rate goes down. I mean, early in the game, crit rate doesn't really matter for the most part, if I recall. Accuracy definitely helps. To recover special arrows. That would be for, like, the hunters. The bow users. Increases your luck while looting. This was super, super good in Divinity. Like, if you didn't have this, then you were just kind of like missing out on half of the loot in the game. It was actually kind of crazy. You know what? Whatever, we'll go with Relic Hunter. And we are actually going to change our armor to mage clothing. Named our character Doom Train because that is just what we do. If you haven't seen my earlier challenge runs of Final Fantasy, then go ahead and give those a watch. That kind of explains the name. Final Fantasy 1 challenge runs. But for this, I think this is just going to be like a let's play. I'm not really trying to do a challenge run out of this. Alright, so holding Alt reveals stuff on the map. I'm not going to read all of this out. Oh, nice. Health potion. The purpose of my expedition is orcs. Alright, plain and simple. I like it. Scroll of Resurrection. Hopefully I won't have to use that for quite a while. This is no ordinary storm. Great. Okay, if you haven't played the demo of this, highly recommend it. All right, time to go to sleep. We are abruptly awoken. In the dream world. First time I played the demo and that happened, I was like, oh my god, there's like blood and stuff. The art style and graphics in this game are just, they're so good. They're really, really good. Yeah, hovering over something selectable or lootable and then just pressing E will automatically move you towards it. And this character right here, Leora, reminds me of Kid from Chrono Cross. Like, you can't tell me that this doesn't. Very, very cool model. Oh, look at the priest up here on the cross. Creepy. I don't remember, is there attack of opportunity? No, okay. And we are forced to, like, get a game over here, so. Swap places with an ally. Oh, I guess there is attack of opportunity. That says so right there. Summon altar. Let's just go ahead and like figure out what these actually do, you know? Cool. Turn yourself to face a different location. Oh yes, to try and help prevent back attacks. Probably want to put the altar over there. Got a long cooldown. Alright, is this end turn? Oh, and then it goes to the altar, so I could choose to heal with the altar or not. Ah, interesting. So I wonder why it doesn't do it automatically. I wonder what the purpose of having to actually do that manually is. That was a lot of talking. Reminds me of like one of those anime enemies that just like monologue forever and you're just like, what are you even talking about, bro? We awaken from the dream and nightmare only to find ourselves in another one. Cauldron for making stuff. Oh, lemonade. Cool. Ask for healing. So that probably means that I can return here and just continuously ask for healing. Yeah, your party can return at any time. I don't know if there's a like fast travel or if I have to keep walking, but that's good to know. What is this dude? Merchant. Ask to see his wares. +2 cleric levels. I mean, that sounds really good. It's also 303 silver. At least I think that's silver, but either way, I can't afford any of this stuff at the moment. Then +1 engineer is also right up my alley as well. Moves poisoned and restores 10% health. The 10% health probably isn't really anything to worry about at the moment. All right, good job, Dev. You allowed me to pet the dog. Okay, yep, west. guess it pays off to start talking to everyone, that's for sure. Intimidate. I don't think I have any intimidation on this character. Care to join us? Rip. Scrolls. Nice. Oak Rainfall. So, because I've already played Divinity, Original Sin, I should have a little bit easier of a time in this game. Assuming, like, a lot of the magic stuff is kind of the same. Like, Fortify would give me additional physical armor. It would replenish my armor, rather. I don't know if it would actually give me, like, an additional shield. Like, if I'm at full physical armor, if that would give me more, I don't think it would. Rejuvenate would, of course, be like a hot. So we'll go back to that later, I'm sure. And storage chest. Saga, yeah, the staff magic user. I don't know if the chest spawns are static or dynamic, but in my most previous demo run, I found a really nice bow, and I gave it to her, and she was just like popping off. Cool. So while Ask is in the party, I can talk to animals. The animal whisperer. Wonder what these chickens would say, like, oh, I don't want to go into the stew. Who's a good boy? That's funny. Let's do that. Oh, cool. I've got ball fragments now. I need to figure out a way to joyful exhaustion. Jesus. That's funny. Alright, well, I think we are ready to finally set off. Where am I? World map lets you fast travel to different waypoints. Okay. Alright, so I'm right here. Doesn't exactly tell me where I currently am, right? But there's a little exclamation point next to this. Is that someone's leg? Half an eaten arm. Oh, nice. Automatically learned recipes. Let's press tab. Let's open this. I wonder if like F5 is quick save and then F8's reload or something. Does look like I can change the difficulty anytime I want though. Let's try it. F5. Saving up at the top right. Yeah, right up here is where there's a path to go through the woods, where I found a chest that gave me a bow, so we'll see. Not enough AP, but I can go ahead and guard on this one. Healing trap would only set in front of me, and my allies can hit my own traps, so that's definitely unfortunate. Not enough AP to swap places. It sure does take a lot to move up there. That's kind of ridiculous. That was a very visually appealing animation. Resisted by armor, so it would, yeah. I wouldn't be able to set disarm on it. But a slashing is 2 AP. Always got to be sure to try and turn myself towards the enemy. Now, it's not always going to pay off to its fullest extent sometimes, but would restore armor, which I'm not in range for. Even if I wasn't out of range. Oh, did they fix that? That looks... It definitely... I don't know if it did that in the demo. I know when I was using a skill, I believe it hit my own party members. But I just used my auto attack and it went through. I'll have to try that with a bow, maybe. Yep, magic attack went through it as well. Maybe because it's not a projectile? I'm not exactly sure. But that actually just made this a whole lot funner. Set shocked for 1 turn. Which does work because it doesn't have any magic armor. Out of range. What are you even on about right now? Maybe because that is a projectile? Oh no, it's 4 directional combat, I forgot. I really like how it just auto learns the recipes. All right. So the chest did not give us a bow. So I must have gotten really lucky in the demo then. It's definitely a little unfortunate. I was kind of looking forward to that bow. Yep, then dragging them so that way now if I move the main party, see it will not follow. Yep, just like Divinity. I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Divinity is a great game. The ancient goddess of life, water, and love. That's a lot of responsibilities. I hope she gets well compensated for that. And this music is banging. Three bad boys right there. Let's go this way. So I didn't want to move him all the way over here because, like, I know that they're going to be able to, like, run past these, past them and then start attacking my backline, and that would just be really bad for everyone involved. So this still might get a little spicy for sure. Controllable gear cannon to assist me. Now, does that mean that the cannon itself is going to do something, or I have to use a character to control it? I'm not sure, but either way, we're going to put it right here, so that way it's in directional of this mob, and we'll just see how it goes. I'll probably use the summon statue next turn, so that way we can start healing. Okay, so the cannon itself gives... It acts like an extra party member. I like that. I want more of it. Damages everything in its path. Oh, that's a long range. Let's hold off on using that, though. Ooh, I like that. What's this icon down here? Grimoire. I mean, regardless of what direction I face him, he's gonna get attacked by like at least 3 people, I think, so I don't really think it matters. I need to use Fortify and heal him. Oh god. Oh, that's not good. No. Help! Help! Where is my turn order? Oh, all the way up here. Okay. For some reason, I thought like when one character went and then their portrait would like fall off and then go to the next one. We're going to summon... Well, let's just do it right there. I guess that way they can't run past him and into my back line, at least from over here. So at least that's the idea. Oh, girthy, man. Not entirely sure what shocked does, because it still seems like they got a turn. Oh, so it just like one-shotted that. It must be really fragile. Either way, that's still damage that my party members didn't take. So, still worth it. Not sure what the cooldown is on my healing. 4 turns, yikes. Man, this is spicy. Let's go ahead and finish this thing off. End turn for now. Fortify, yes please. Dismembers resisted by armor. You still have armor. They almost all have armor. Not really a big deal. I mean, it does do a lot of damage though, 7 to 12. But that also takes 3, so we're just gonna melee attack. You miss an attack of opportunity. Come on, bro. Come on. Oh my god. Like, already using Scroll of Resurrection this early just sucks so much. Oh wow, that did like nothing. It doesn't tell me how much life either. Takes 3 to use. Like, this could actually go very bad if I use this. And it brings him back at like 10 HP. Did that just miss? What happened? Okay, this might not be the worst thing. Assisted by magic, which is fine because they're now burning. I think we're fine. Their healing skills should be off cooldown. So with this smite skill, it looks to be just in like a range. It's not directional, which is fan-freaking-tastic. And my cleric's healing spell should be up soon. This skill as well is also not directional, but their number one skill is. Alright, Doom Train's healing skill is up next turn. I don't need to use Fortify. It's kind of funny, like, even though it says narrator is saying this, the only voices that I can hear are the voices from Divinity. Or Baldur's Gate. Let's actually hold off on the res and let's go back to town and see if we can res for free. Oh, res scroll. Okay. So that probably tells me that we can't res for free. String for a ring that gives +1 MR. That is actually hilarious. OP, OP. Got our tools, assumingly. We can talk to him. Guess not. Let's go back to town first. Only quick travel from a waypoint. And aren't these graphics just amazing? Visit a town's healer to revive fallen party members if you can't resurrect them yourself. Hell yeah, dude. Now I have to go back and get him. Uh, let's go back into town then. Maybe there was an option I missed somewhere. Academic prompt. It's a lot of dialogue. Okay, so maybe I have to use a resurrection scroll. Alright, so it looks like at the moment, the only way I can res is with scrolls. Yep, so just like Divinity, you click on them and then you choose where you want to res them. So when I res, it did restore half health, and then max armor and magic. What is that? Dude, that thing looks creepy. Let's save it. Greetings, human. I am Mimo, as you can see. I am very high up. Alright, so let's quick save it. Ready for the intelligent quiz. Good, a brave human. Unclever, but brave. Let's begin. What has one eye but cannot see? A pirate. Oh, let's go a needle. What is yours, but is used more often by other people? A name. What can make any wish come true? Hard work and determination, dreams, a genie trapped in a lamp, 7 Dragon Balls. Oh my god, dude, that's awesome. I mean, this is actually kind of a tough one, to be honest. Let's go with hard work and determination, I guess. I mean, that is true. Hard work and determination isn't the only thing that can make things happen. Alright, ancient tablet. Trinket. Nice. +1 int. Does int affect healing? I do not know. We'll just give it to Aska anyway. I wonder if I would have gotten a different reward if I got them all correct. Yeah, don't step in the poison. For mending Boots' ball. Okay, now how can I craft? Right click, combine. Certainly don't want to make a lesser drought clarity. Sticky tree sap. Didn't I literally just pick that up? Oh, it went on a different character. Oh yeah, because I equipped Aska with the trinket, so that made me change who I was controlling. Okay. Heck yeah, dude. Let's go and give the little doggy its ball back. There is also a game speed option that I noticed in the settings menu. I actually think I'll keep it at 150% because it doesn't change the music, which is really great. That was kind of my main concern. I want to bite it, chew it, break it. That's good. Excellent. +1 geomancy. What is this? That's geomancy. Okay. So we're going to give those boots to Aska. Excellent. Getting juiced. All right, let's finally continue. This music kind of reminds me a little bit of, what was it, like Timber Owl in FF8? Or Owl Timber? Forgot that train station. Success! Woo! Yay, experience. Wow, grim. Go to the inventory again. All right, quest item. That's the waterfall. Let's backtrack to the waterfall. Oh yeah, shovel. So let's actually just put that down here. Haha, got him. +1 cleric. You love to see main stat. Nice. Going to save it. So I think if I move up here, I should be fine. There's going to be a lot of damage going on to him right now. So maybe I actually just don't move. And I'll just buff up and guard and stuff. Let them come to me. Either way, it's going to get really spicy. Need to move these two characters back as well. Oh man, that's going to be a lot of damage going on. Let's go ahead and put a trap. Can only be cast on an empty tile. Oh, that character's there. Okay. Let's put it right there then. Then let's back away a little bit. I think this is just going to get really spicy. Oh, forgot about the attack of opportunity. We're fine though. We want to turn this way. then end turn. Everything in its path would be nice. That way it attacks both, then end turn. Still not exactly sure what Shocked does. We're gonna end our turn though. I don't recall what happens if an enemy steps on a trap. Does it ensnares and then immediately ends the turn? Okay, I wasn't quite sure if it just like straight up roots and then just they lose their turn, or... Top right of the screen, define battle conditions, which displays events and weathers. Compares the sight of characters. Okay, I remember this in the demo. There was a lot of accuracy issues, I think. But we really need to just... Oh, damn it. Out of range. This is rough. Let's go ahead and turn. Oh, crap. Oh, our tank's dead. I forgot to use Fortify on him. Deals damage to everything in its path. Okay, so that would mean allies as well. And it is still only a directional attack, which is a little unfortunate. So I guess we're going to be forced to use it on baby Rek'Site. I do have healing potions. It's this small armor. Offhand. Interesting. I wonder if that can be used with a staff as well. But I think we're going to be forced to use this. Let's use that. Let's use the armor. We don't have the ability to guard this turn. We can't move anywhere either. See, my armor's at 15 out of 24. Let's... Does turning require anything? No, it doesn't. I guess let's face that way, because I don't think I'll have to worry about this baby Rek'Site back attacking me. YOLO Swaggins 420. Oh no, it's going upwards. Okay. Out of range. I mean, this is just getting really rough. I can heal, which I'll do, and then I will see if I can just... Not enough AP to dash. I can move a little bit. Forgot about the attack of opportunity again, but that's okay because I've got armor. And then we will turn this way. Okay, it's not looking too terribly bad, and we are still within at least a range of one enemy. So the placement is still pretty good. And then we are enter a stance which deflects the next melee attack. absolutely without a doubt going to go defensive stance. And disarm is resisted by physical armor. They both have physical armor. Let's go ahead and just straight up attack this one, get rid of its armor. And then we'll just go ahead and leave that attack. The extra action points will just end the turn. Okay, that wasn't bad. Target is blocked. Missed. Oh my god. Bruh. Okay, we'll leave this character here. And turn. Oh, nice, I've got range of this one as well. We'll just attack it twice. Getting so much value off of this. I would want, ideally, to have everyone go at least 1 point engineer, because not only does this provide additional damage, but it provides an additional target for the enemy to attack, so it's indirect survivability. Set disarm for 1 turn. Maybe it technically doesn't have a weapon to disarm. And that costed 3 action points. Oh no! And we're gonna get attack of opportunity as well if we try and run. It missed. Dude, this difficulty's something else right now. Missed again. What a pain in the ass, dude. Let's just res, because it's just gonna start doing so much damage to everyone here. Maybe I didn't need to burn the res scroll. I forgot about this thing. Oh my god, come on, stop missing, dude. Bro. I even have, like... Oh, it's on this character, on Doom Train. I have the... Well, I have the initiative. Didn't get additional accuracy, which I probably should have. We're just gonna summon that. Yes, girth. I love missing. It's just, it fills my heart with such joy. Stupid BS, dude. Level up. press tab to choose. Okay, we'll do that in a second. Is there like a loot all button? What's this? Okay. And we leveled up, so everyone's armor, magic, health is restored. I don't know if that restores out of combat. I think it does. Oh, I didn't quite want to go up here just yet. Hydromancy transmutation aside, they reek of piracy. Shouldn't be allowed to free roam. An impressive display of transmutation magic. The principles behind the cross-species transformation are incredibly complex. Sure, let's use academic. Let's go back. Let's press F5 to save it. Let's press tab and go through like our stuff. Where's the stat points? Initiative -2. Oof. What's causing the -2? Maybe that's just how the character is. That's unfortunate. Not really seeing any place when I press tab. K brings up skills. H is loot log. What if I just click the plus arrow? Nope. Alright, not gonna lie, I am a little stuck now. Yeah, it's like not noticeable anywhere on where I need to go for that stuff. Okay, I guess we'll just click attributes down here. Okay, I guess we'll go full int question mark. Save changes. Aska will go with, I guess, inspire. Although I think the dialogue options only depend on what character I'm actually controlling. Sure, we'll go charm. And then Aska could still go bow user, but I think I want to stick with magic. It just kind of sounds fun. I don't know if... Was it Luciette? Lucite? I don't know. This bro. I don't exactly know if I'm going to be keeping him in my main party, but... Alright, so I guess this is just overall damage. How they're doing their damage, so strength. Oh, okay, so we get to choose. There it is. Maybe that's where I choose everything else. All right, and then we will go intimidate. We go back up to this character and then go to combat. Yeah. Accuracy. Yes. Accuracy. I hate missing so much accuracy. Cool. F5 to save it. Charge! Why is... Oh. Because of battle formation. Rip. Oh my god, he has to go all the way around. Let's press F8. Let's reload that. Alright, so when we enter battle, this is the formation that we should be doing, I believe. Save it. Azure's way up there. Or Doom Train's up there. What? I don't understand. Why is that a thing? Let's reload it again. I don't understand how that's working. I literally don't understand. It's got to be a bug or something. Let's go with blocking the next attack. Oh, you did not just summon 17 damage and bleed? Holy moly, dude. Well, that's not cool. Okay, so it took off all of its armor right there, which was... I wasn't quite sure how much that was going to do, but it seems to be good. We are going to move this character up one. We really need to try and take some aggro off of Doom Train. If I move back, I'm going to get attack of opportunity. You could also tell when I move it away, there's a red box underneath the enemy as well that's right next to me. Attack of opportunity is pretty common in these types of games, so it's not like I'm upset by it or anything. We're going to put the turret here, so that way it will be in range of either target, ideally. We're just going to end our turn. Be nice if this like fired in all directions though. That damages everything in its path. I only imagine that's single directional. Let's, I guess, just try and attack Barkley, because, dude, that dog hurts. Oh, it missed. Oh, man, that's so good. That was the same attack that hit me for 17 and then gave me bleed. Um... Okay, so if this is also like Divinity, when an enemy is shocked, you hit them with, I think, with lightning again, and then they become stunned after that. So, yeah, I think I need to try and hit it again. Oh, it's almost dead anyway. That's fine, whatever. Barkley's not going to get a turn for the rest of this, so we are actually going to change directions up north. Oh no! God! Dude, that sucks. It's kind of frustrating, actually. Just watch, these res scrolls are going to be like 300 silver apiece, and I can't even afford that. I mean, I feel like I'm definitely forced to res right now. Which is really stupid. Let's not do that and just heal instead. Can I summon another one? Can I save it in combat? I don't think I can. YOLO, we're gonna test this. Damn it. It replaced it. I mean, it doesn't say only one can be summoned at a time, so I would have had no way of knowing that. Well, that was a waste of a turn, technically, so. How'd you miss? You're point blank. Gonna try and get right up in its face. Remove all that armor. I'll probably get an attack of opportunity off as well when the Corsair goes, and then maybe next turn I can disarm. I can't move as well, otherwise I'll get attack of opportunity. I'd love to try and lay a trap down though. Guess we'll put it behind it. Disarm. Nice. And also block the next attack. If they can even attack, I'm not sure. Poisoned. Oh, I hit my own trap. I hate that, dude. You'd think the AI would be a little bit smarter than to go in my own trap, you know? Get nerded on. Well, I mean, I guess technically I feel like I got nerded on because I had to use a res scroll. It seems to be like such a recurring thing right now. It's actually insane. I don't like it. Oh my god, just Link, please. Oh, no, I didn't want to travel just yet. I've never made it this far from the demo, so everything here is new to me. Cave opens up into a vast sprawling network where water carves its path through ancient stone, whispering secrets of a forgotten past. I'm also not very good at reading aloud either. I definitely kind of stumble my words quite a bit. Not alone, this cave is likely crawling with pirates. See, it's exactly what I mean. Pirates, using it to smuggle goods or hide from patrols. What's on your mind, Aska? Aska? This island, it was once home to the Elvenkin. Nice. I'm glad you get to see one of these temples, even if it's in ruins. Let's save it. And let's just start looting. Because nothing bad ever came from just pillaging a town. You can reveal objects in your vicinity by holding down the highlighted button. Oh, which is Alt. Okay, well, I've already been doing that. I feel like that definitely should have been earlier in the game. Let's save it again and then talk to Katharina. Second most beautiful pirate in the world. Well, realistic, I guess. She knows her place. You don't look that good to me. I mean, come on, it's pixel art. It's pixel art. By second. Because the boss will have my tongue if I said otherwise. All right. So she's smart. It's lawfully sourced, I promise. That's a good. What's that? Pet frog, trinket, +3 int. 303 silver though. I mean, that sounds really good. And then res scrolls are 225. I wasn't far off. I definitely thought it would be like 300. But let's go through what we have first. See if we've got any upgrades, and then we will sell our unused equipment. And those boots are so good. +1 geo already. And just straight up +4 armor. Probably could actually use these on our tank, to be honest. But you know what? As a wise man once said, YOLO. a lot of foods and everything to increase our health, which I imagine would be much more useful going into cooking. Because in combat, you don't, even if you can consume like 5%, I mean, for one action point, that doesn't seem worth it at all. That seems like a really terrible trade. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do from a hunter perspective, so I don't know if I want to sell the ammo. I could go ahead and sell the weapon, though. I think. But the main problem right now is resurrection scrolls. I wonder if I can just craft stuff and then sell it that way. All right, this would sell for 27 silver, whereas the ingredients themselves, that would be 18, 27, 32. That would sell for 32 silver, I think. Let's find out. This peppermint sells for 9. Okay, that's what I thought. So it would normally sell for 9, but the merchant's offering me 4, probably because of like some sort of stat, like charm or something that has to do with like bartering or negotiating or something. But basically, I don't have enough to where I can even afford this pet frog like I want. So let's just not sell anything at the moment. Little unfortunate. Oh, that shield could be nice. Got me going over here as well. There's a pirate there. What? What did I step in, or was it my party member? Oh, ripper dipper, dude. It's 3 of them. Well. I didn't want that. Let's move up here. Just buff up, I guess, and end turn. Oh boy. So melee ranged. That's definitely going to be a problem. I think that if we try and move back here with the tank in front, that might help. If we are going... I thought I could go too wide right here. I can't. So that's going to be a problem. So we'll move right here. So if Luciette's right here, the enemies are going to be here. So where do I want to put my cannon? If I put it right here, it might be in line of sight right there. You know what? I think we're just going to YOLO. We'll put the cannon right here. We'll change directions. think he's gonna go up here, which is... Oh no, you summoned a doggy! No! That's bad. So that does a lot of damage. Got rid of the magic armor. They're both poisoned. That's great. Target is blocked, which I figured. Can't auto attack. I mean, I don't know if it's the worst thing. Can I even swap positions with this? It shows I can. But it's also going to get another turn before Aska. So let's just end the turn now. I could heal a lot next turn. Set burning. I think the only way I can get attacked is from over here, so let's go ahead and change our direction and turn. Resisted by physical armor. Set shocked, set shocked. I mean, at the end of the day, I think I just want to really try and reduce that armor. Which we did. Now we can disarm. Yes. Oh. Nice. Reduces the enemy's footprint just by taking that enemy out. Did not one-shot that cannon either. I definitely should probably heal Doom Train. Let's do it. Cannon's not going to be in line of sight of anyone either. So let's swap positions. Invalid target. Okay, well. Never mind. I can't move either. Ripper Dipper, so a character might be useless now. I still think I should focus this low one. Yeah, let's end the turn. I certainly don't want to blast everyone. I don't want to blast Doom Train in the back. So let's end the turn as well. And really, best hope is that this cannon soaks up some more damage. Can't do anything else on Aska, so this was a bad play. I thought this was definitely too wide, which would have really worked to my benefit. Move past a foe without provoking it. Well, that didn't work, did it? It's unfortunate. And if I move, I think Doom Train's just gonna get completely pelted, to be honest. Okay, well, you know, this isn't turning out to be too bad. I really need to stay in front of here, though. Although I do have the potential opportunity of killing this thing. Oh, and I was able to move back in front. Nice. That may have just saved Doom Train. Oh, that collateral was piercing. Asuka can't do anything. There's no way that is gonna come up, walk into that trap. Damn it! Died to a dot again, man. Asuka's just stuck back there now. Wow, you moved really far. Getting next to the poison I'm not exactly a fan of. Like, she could have come over here and then maybe hit me into the poison. Oh, come on, you're totally in range of that. Whatever, we'll just buff ourselves. Disarm. Actually, no, let's change direction. There we go. So I'm not really a fan of how that went, naturally, because res scrolls. Like, in all honesty, I probably should have just reloaded it. Because those res scrolls, if I'm having to use one every battle, it's not going to be possible to beat this game. Just plain and simple. Place your hand on the statue. What is the true heart of devotion and prayer? I'm going to go with the last one. To offer oneself wholly with no expectation, merging one spirit with the divine. I win, I think. Scroll of Iron Maiden. Noticed something peculiar about the treasure chest bobbing up and down gently as it floated on the water. A pair of large, expressive eyes, which seemed to be peering right in your direction. Oh, is this like a mimic? As you cautiously approach to inspect it further, it lets out a shriek, which took you aback. Eek, a pirate. Eek, a talking treasure chest. Let's go with that one. Yelp, yelp. That's funny. I would never. Now, if I could just latch onto you a few seconds of your time, mess up that. Speaking aloud, messed it up. Sure, what is it? Mrs. Chesty and I somewhat drifted apart over the last few weeks. Cool. Quest accepted. Save it. Oh, there's an exit right there. This music is something else. Your gaze upon me is permitted, but tread carefully in my presence.